You've come to beg on the door. Forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore.
Paul Lambert's first game in charge. I've said it 1,000 times this season already, but I mean it more than ever now. This is an absolutely must win game. The amount of times I've said that this season, that's not been the case. I've lost count, but I really mean it this time. Lose this game, and I truly think we are in the shit a little bit. Right, preferred 11 for me, I'm going to go with a 4-3-3 formation. I know I've banged on all season about 4-4-2, but there's one specific reason why I'm going to go for this particular formation, for one player to get him in his right position. So starting in net, of course, it's going to be Jack Butland. Left back, I believe Eric Peters will be fit, so if fit and available, I'll go with Peters. Centre back, I will go with Zuma and Indy. I'm not too sure on Ryan's availability as I'm doing this video, but I feel that Zuma and Indy, regardless of Ryan's availability, can create quite a decent partnership, so I'm happy to go with him. Right back, I will go with Bauer. I thought he had a decent debut at Man United. He looks very quick, looks very comfortable on the ball. In midfield, just in front of the defence, I'm going to go with Darren Fletcher and Joe Allen. I was tempted to put Charlie Adam in for Darren Fletcher, but I feel the team I'm putting out is very attack-minded, so I feel we do need the extra pair of defensive legs in midfield. Further forwards, in front of these two defensive midfielders, I'll go with SHAQ. Then a front three of Ramadan on the left, Berahino up front, and Juve on the right. So the one player that I really wanted to accommodate in my preferred 11 was Shaqiri. I feel that when he's on the wing, there's just not enough room for him to operate. He's not that quick, so he's not got that pace to get past the defender. And defensively, when he is on the wing, he gives you absolutely nothing. We saw that at Old Trafford. He doesn't really track. He occasionally makes kind of a half-arsed attempt to get back, but that's just not his domain. His strongest position is in the middle behind the striker or strikers. So that's why I've put him there. Ideally, I wouldn't want to play Juve on the right wing, but I know that he will offer a lot more protection, tracking back to help the defence than SHAQ ever would. And likewise, on the left, I think that Ramadan will offer a lot more protection, support to the defence than Choupo-Moting will. SHAQ has to play there. He's been very quiet since that really bright spell earlier on in the season. We need to get that SHAQ back, because if we do, that'll be a massive support in helping us get out of this predicament that we find ourselves in. So to recap again, Butland in net, left back will be Eric Peters, if available of course, centre backs will be Zoom and Indy, right back Bauer, centre midfield Darren Fletcher, Joe Allen and Shaqiri just ahead of them in that floating role behind the striker, then a front three of Ramadan on the left, Berahino up front and Juve on the right. I can imagine a few people having a few issues with Juve on the right, as can I if I'm honest. To get Shaqiri in that centre position, I don't know what alternatives we've got for that right-hand wing role, so it had to be Juve. Let me know in the comments what you reckon to my team. Is it a bizarre, ridiculous selection? Did I get it spot on? We'll see the Bet365 tomorrow for, I'll say it again, a must win game.